What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to our weekly podcast. We're batting practice. I'm Josh. That's Jacob, and Andrew is down there. As always, boys, we have a dazzling episode for the listeners out there because we are judging people on how they perform, and there's nothing better. This is definitely my favorite to record of the year. I know it's your boys' as well, but before we get into some superlatives, how are we doing tonight?
Dude, it's the best time of the year. Baseball starts from when we upload this podcast in 2 days. Technically
Woo!
one day. Technically the Yankees are playing the Giants on Wednesday.
True.
Holy cow. So we're getting baseball Wednesday night and then the full schedule is back in swing. It's that time of year. Brewers games are back in season. When are we going?
Oh.
I thought about going to opening day. I thought about it.
Oh.
See my White Sox.
Hmm.
Oh, Andrew, give me a num win total number right now to buy a White Sox jersey.
Oh, for you?
No, for yourself to become a true fan. How many wins this year?
Okay, well, I'll do you one better. I think
Oh,
if they get 75 wins and Murakami hits 30 home runs, I'll
oh,
get a Murakami jersey.
okay, okay, all right.
That's not like the
Putting it in
worst
the
parlay to
notes.
hit.
Yeah, it's probably like plus 600, maybe.
I would give it plus like 2,000. The White
I was
Sox
gonna
are not winning
say.
75 games.
I was gonna say.
I don't think the White Sox win in 75 games. But if it did, I would put your odds a lot higher than plus 600. I bet you it's plus 5,000. Like,
Yeah, that
yeah,
would have been my guess too.
I bet you can multiply your money by 50 if you hit that parlay.
Holy. Okay, I might have to then I'll get a free jersey.
That's true. You could use it to buy the jersey.
True.
Probably put $2 down to win a jersey.
The White
Okay,
Sox to
boys.
win 80 plus games are plus 570. So 75,
Okay,
probably
so
plus
Murakami
300.
But parlayed with Murakami
hitting
to hit 30
30.
home runs.
I'd
Hey,
say that's probably another plus five, 600.
no, you think, I bet you that's like plus 250.
He's
No.
plus 100 to hit
Really?
30 plus home
All right, I
runs.
might have
See?
to change some of my picks for this episode
That's
then.
Plus
boys.
100.
This guy knows ball.
Dude,
this is the we're not even getting to the picks yet. This guy just
Andrew's
knows
buying the
ball.
jersey. Andrew's buying the
Yeah,
jersey.
Andrew's
I
buying the jersey.
Going
yeah.
to Vegas. That's not that high of odds.
This guy knows ball. Yeah.
Wow. That's gonna be sick. The black White Sox
I
jersey with Murakami
kind
on the
of
back.
am rocking it right now.
Foreshadowing, foreshadowing.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Me neither. Starting was a sweep of the Brewers.
Nah,
Ooh.
that would mean the Brewers are gonna be the best team in baseball if we're going off
Ooh.
of historical
It's true.
statistics.
He's
I
right.
mean, when you lose to the best, gotta become the best.
He's right.
True.
Well, I think without further ado, what else is there to talk about besides the best episode of the year? It's superlatives, baby. We're talking
Yes,
rookie of the
sir.
year. We're talking MVPs. We're talking Cy Youngs. We're talking breakouts. We're talking busts. We're talking World Series champs. Worst team. We've also added from last year, we remembered the most disappointing team. So not necessarily the worst team, and also the most content fan. So not necessarily the World Series winner. Or maybe it is. We'll find out. Anything you guys got to say? I think we go right into rookie of the year so we can get this
Let's do it.
episode moving.
That's right. We're starting with AL in all of them, right, boys?
Sure.
Correct.
Okay, for all the different categories until we get to the teams.
Works for
I
me.
think I think historically, Rookie of the Year is our worst
Oh,
pick.
yes.
Yes.
Is that crazy to say? I mean,
Mhm.
No, we
hardest to
are
pick, you
awful
could
at it.
argue,
Yes,
but we have struck out the last couple of
multiple
years on
times.
Rookie of the Year.
Do we want to add a challenge, reward, punishment? We haven't talked about this,
Oh,
but do we want to put our money or our punishment if we whoever is the worst and best? I feel like we're competitive.
I think the worst has to lemonade stand. No, the worst
Ooh,
worst has
it's not a bad
to
idea.
sell one of their top five so rare cards.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I like it.
Or I'm thinking some IRL embarrassment.
We'll figure
Like,
it out. We can't think of this off the top of the head. We'll figure it
all right,
out.
all
We'll
right.
figure it out. Yeah. First, first we got rookies of the year. It's like you said, it's our historically worst category. But at the same time, it's probably the hardest category to predict. Cy Young, MVP, champs even, you have prior knowledge to base your guesses off of. Rookies of the year, you have a couple that have MLB experience, but not too much experience, and the rest have never touched MLB grass. So how do you pick that? I don't know. Let's find out. We're gonna copy and paste into our document, but we're not gonna share it just because it'll be not great for the viewing situation. Without further ado, let's do it. AL Rookie of the Year, count us
Pass.
down, Nash.
All right. Just gonna choke instead.
All right.
Okay.
This is not a part of the bit.
This is your
Maybe
bust.
maybe it is a part of the bit,
Maybe
guys. I'm
you're
choking.
choking.
I'm choking.
Wait, wait, you're cursing your pick?
I'm choking because this guy plays for a team that kind of choked the World Series
Mm.
away.
Okay,
And
I
I
know who
am
you're gonna
going
pick.
off of some historical statistics, Jacob, because he did have experience last year,
Bro, we gotta
including
paste our
pitching.
answers first, though. I know who you're going with. We gotta paste our answers first.
Oh, we're pasting first.
Oh yeah,
We're
and then we'll
pacing
react.
first.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, okay.
All
All
right.
right.
That's why I said count us down.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
I know. Okay,
Oh,
Three,
don't or
two,
he
don't
just
count
one.
us
does it.
down, or
Oh,
don't count us down.
oh.
This is why
I
we're not
mean,
sharing the document. It'd be chaos.
he gave it away.
Three, two,
All right,
We
one.
all,
Jacob,
yeah.
you and I paced.
All right,
Boom.
send it.
Oh, oh, come on.
Yeah,
You took my pick. You
yeah.
took my pick.
All right, Nash. We all knew who you're
When
talking
you
about.
when you said sorry, it's Trey Savage, guys. He's
Yeah,
a savage. He's
yeah.
the savage. When you said count us down, I thought you meant like go first for some reason. So I was just rolling with it. But yeah, Trey Savage. He pitched last year at the end of the year. He came up. He also pitched in the World Series, which is crazy. Um, yeah, I think a pitcher is going to take the Rookie of the Year. I think he's going to have a great year this year. The one factor, which you could probably say for all of these picks, is injury. He's dealing with a
Hmm.
little bit of shoulder impingement. He's planning to start a minor league game sometime this week. So it might be a little delayed in starting the year, which is a little bit scary. But if he stays healthy, I think he's going to become the Blue Jays ace by the end of the year and win the Cy Young. Cy Young? What?
Ooh, there you
Rookie
go.
of the year. He's
Rookie of the
not
year
going to win the
and
Cy
Cy Young. He's
Young.
gonna
Whoa.
sweep.
Wow.
Hey, he could do it.
He could do it. Andrew and I went with the
Yeah.
same pick here in your boy plus 100.
Yeah.
To be fair, I
30.
had him posted down in my notes long before I found out his 30 plus home run odds. That only adds to my argument. He's going to hit 30 this year. I said in an earlier episode that him and Colson Montgomery were both going to hit 30 home runs this year, and it's going to happen. Munataka, Murakami, mark him down, rookie of the year. Keep those strikeouts down. It's easy. It's easy.
I don't know. Power. I, yeah, 30 home runs. I think he hits more. He clears that. And he's I think a big reason why the White Sox are going to shock some people this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to watch for sure. It'll be refreshing. Him, Colson Montgomery, you could throw in a couple other players. Miedroth isn't much of a power hitter. No more Luis Robert Jr., but we could all say that might be for the better at this point. Um, yeah, they have some power hitters out there. Andrew Benintendi's been known to slap one over the wall every now and then. They they might hit a decent amount of home runs this year. Now, is that going to lead to 80 plus wins? I still don't think so. But we will see. Munataka Murakami going to lead that team. Yeah, I like it. I like it. He's going to hit some bombs this year. Let's go into the NL then. NL Rookie of the Year. All right, Nash,
I think
you
I
ready
know how to
to
do this now. I
count
think I
it
know how to do
down?
this. I think I know how to
I
do
was
this
gonna say,
now.
or do we go one by one? I kind of like the build up of who you're picking.
We've always done it this way. If you want to switch it already one into the episode, go for it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait to pace mine in because I don't think you've picked my player.
Oh,
I
okay.
think Nash and I picked the same player.
I
I
think
think
Jacob
Nash
and I
knows
Actually,
who
we
I
might have
definitely,
all three picked the
I
same
think
player.
Nash already knows who I picked.
yeah,
Um, and I'm assuming he picked the same. So I think we should just pace
correct.
it at the same
You
time.
guys should paste in. Paste in.
Speaking of 30 home run hitters, Nash, count
Oh,
us down. Me and you. Andrew, you can save it.
Three,
yeah, I'm saving.
2, 1, go.
I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Connor with a K. But
Got her
we're
with
going
the
to not
K.
see any Ks. We're going to see HRs this year because he's going
Yes,
to be hitting
sir.
bombs out there into the Allegheny. Probably not into the Allegheny. He's a righty, but that would be impressive. Um, him, O'Neill Cruz, they got Lau or Lowe. I always confuse Josh Lowe and Brandon Lau. That's how it
Pirates,
goes, right?
baby.
Or
Oh yeah.
is it the other way? Whatever.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna hit 30.
Brandon Lau.
Brian Reynolds, perennial All-Star candidate last year, wasn't that great of a year for him? Dude, Pirates, bring up Connor Griffin. I saw he didn't make the roster. What are you doing? What are you
Jacob,
doing?
Jacob, I have the perfect argument for you.
Hmm.
Have you ever heard of a Pittsburgh Pirate player not making the opening day roster and then going on to win Rookie of the Year? Has that ever happened in the history of
Bubba Chandler.
baseball?
Not with my pick last year.
Bubba
But
Chandler.
I'm pretty sure your pick the year before that did. I don't remember if you picked him or not, but Paul Skeens, guys. Paul Skeens. Now,
He's sitting right next to me, bro.
Connor Griffin is going to be the hitter version of what Paul Skeens was in 2024. They just need to bring him up, and they need to bring him up relatively soon, or else he won't have a shot. A little bit harder to build your stats as a rookie coming up in the middle of the season compared to a pitcher. So I'd like to see him up within the first month or two, and then it's his to lose. But he's got to come up. And the Pirates are, as we know, not a great run organization. So a little worried about that. My two picks are currently hurt and not even on an MLB roster. So this is why we're so bad at picking rookie of the
I
year.
was gonna say that's why you're so bad.
But hey, you never know. It happened 2 years ago, so why not again this year?
I mean, you're not wrong. There is cause
All
for
right.
concern. He started to hit bombs early on in spring training and kind of cooled off. He did put up 13 strikeouts in 46 plate appearances. Get those numbers down, make the team start hitting bombs, rookie of the year. That's simple, right?
It's that easy.
All right, Andrew. It sounds like you did not pick the same person then.
No, I did not because Josh, I agree. There will be a pitcher that wins Rookie of the Year.
Ooh.
Now, this guy is definitely more of a long shot. You both know who this guy is. He will not be playing for your Milwaukee Brewers in their opening rotation, but he's going to get called up hopefully by midseason, and he's going to contribute mightily to this Brewers rotation in 2026. It is none other than Logan Henderson, starting pitcher for your Milwaukee Brewers. He's going to do it. Chad Patrick,
Wow.
really close last year. I think Logan Henderson actually does it.
Wow. I didn't know what Brewers rookie pitcher you were gonna go
Yeah,
for because there's
I
a
could.
couple options there.
There's a
So
couple.
yeah,
Do you know what his odds
amazing.
are if we were to go
Plus
odds?
Oh,
1600. Plus
Okay.
1600.
Okay.
Pretty big long
Bet
shots.
MGM has him at plus 2,000, so you might want to hop on Bet
oh,
MGM real
good
quick.
value.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's not even that crazy. I thought you were gonna say like plus like 10,000. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, plus 1600 still,
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
thinking in
long shot.
Murakami lines, plus 100 to plus 1600.
It's a
That's a
long
pretty big
shot for
difference.
sure. For sure.
Yeah, he's actually the second highest rated pitcher to win
Yeah.
Wow.
Rookie of the Year, other than Bubba Chandler, who was my pick last year and didn't get any MLB. Oh no, it's third highest. I didn't see at the
I'll
top
say
Nolan
He's
McLean.
savage.
Nolan McLean too.
McLean.
Nolan
Oh,
McLean
yeah, yeah,
too.
McLean.
But he is higher than pitchers like Andrew Painter or Rhett
Oh,
Lauder. Andrew Painter, I actually got to see in person pitch for the AAA team of the Phillies, I'm forgetting the name of, and gave up a couple runs to the Charlotte Knights. Not a
really?
great
Go
outing.
White Sox.
fell off of my radar for rookie of the year. I saw him in person. Sorry, Andrew Painter. That being said, yeah, I could totally see a pitcher winning rookie of the year on both the AL or the NL. Logan Henderson wouldn't have been my first pick, but hey, Brewers rookie of the year, they were so close last year with multiple players. Let's see it this year.
I
What
think.
about Andrew Fisher?
Oh,
Ooh,
true,
good.
true.
He's not on the what? He's seen max double A.
Probably.
All right, I think you guys definitely picked the same guy that I did for AL MVP. I would be shocked if one of you did not.
I think there's
Hmm.
a chance. I think we all okay. I think there's a chance that we all
Didn't pick a certain person.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Well, maybe for a different place.
Hmm. Interesting.
I
Okay.
think there's a chance that we picked the same exact player
Yeah, I'm gonna say
for
we all
both of
did a
them.
sweep. Should we
Wow.
paste it in?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Three, two,
All
one,
right.
Aaron Judge.
Oh,
No.
no, no.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
Oh.
Jacob. Whoa,
All right,
you
I guess
actually
I'll explain
serious?
myself. Aaron Judge,
Oh.
Yeah.
he's going to win it again. He's going to hit 50 home runs and be lame, but he's going to win it again because there's no one else that can stop him. Bobby Witt's close, but people love the long ball. Bobby Witt hits 30, Aaron Judge hits 55. Aaron Judge has the best OPS in the AL. I think Aaron Judge is just going to keep on trudging forth, and I'm betting that you can also guess my NL MVP off of my AL
Oh,
MVP pick.
no way.
I
So
like
we've
it.
never had someone pick them both, so it's time to pick them both.
That's true.
That's
That
true.
is very true.
Especially if there's a punishment involved. That's actually not a smart bet. But I think there's judge fatigue. I think, and we talked about injury risk. I think Judge's injury risk is higher than Bobby Witt's. So I mean,
True.
but if you can't root for an injury or expect an injury, so can't bet on that. So yeah, I do think Judge obviously has a better odds than Bobby Witt, but I don't know. I think Bobby Witt, this could be his year.
I went back and forth on Bobby Witt and Julio Rodriguez for a good
Hmm.
while. I couldn't pick between the two, but I think Bobby Witt has finally, not finally, he's only been playing 3 seasons, but I think he has a 10 more season, 10 plus more
Woo.
season this year.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think that's going to be enough. I think he actually,
Yeah, that would be enough.
I think Judge, there's no Judge fatigue. I think Judge has a great season, but I think Witt just outplays him. 10 more season, 10 plus more season. Can I bet that?
F War or B War?
B or
Because Aaron Judge had a 10.1 F War last year.
Bobby
His
Witt's highest WAR season was 9.4 in 2024.
Aaron Judge's
So
B
it's
War was
possible.
9.7. So even Aaron Judge last year hitting 331, 53 home runs,
Defense.
1.144 did not put up a 10 WAR season. Sure,
Defense.
defense will make a difference. Aaron Judge, not that bad at defense. Did you see one of his best plays of the World Baseball Classic was not on offense, but on defense?
True. Right fielder versus shortstop, though.
Fastest ball he's ever thrown.
Yeah,
So
true.
maybe he doesn't care about the Yankees. Maybe he only cares about Team USA. But I don't. We already argued that he was a bad captain last week. So,
I was gonna
um,
say him caring isn't a good thing if it dooms his ship.
mhm,
True.
He's like the captain of the Titanic.
it's
Don't
true.
want to be associated
That's
with that.
true. I'm willing to bet. I'm gonna
You could predict mine.
bet you my shiny Paul Skeens here that Nash and I picked Otani and Andrew picked Acuna.
All
Oh,
right. I don't think
Three,
Josh picked Ohtani
two, one,
on
paste.
go.
it's
Oh,
Otani.
you son of
It's
a.
just
You owe
Otani.
me a shiny Skeens,
It's
bro.
just Otani. Like,
It's
come on.
Ohtani. He pitches, he hits.
It's
He's gonna
Otani.
hit 49 because he's not boring. He's gonna bat flip every single one of them.
I
Yeah.
think at
It's
this point I have
Otani.
to root for some gambling stuff to come out, but I don't know. That's the only way.
Otani's also gonna have a 10 more season. I'm throwing away 10.
But
I'm throwing
he
out 10
pitches
more
too. He
seasons like
pitches
it
too.
grows on trees, baby.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. All of a
Being
sudden, we're gonna have two of the best seasons ever from Bobby Witt and
Yeah,
Ohtani.
it's possible.
Guess Aaron Judge in the slack behind. It would be fun to pick someone else other than Ohtani. It'd be fun to pick Paul Skeens.
Oh, that would be
Mm,
interesting.
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
never
it'd be fun
happen,
to
but
pick
it
a
would be
pitcher,
interesting.
but Ohtani. I do like Acuna as a top three pick, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like you want to talk about odds. Otani is
Is he
negative money,
minus?
minus
Oh
money
my God, he's
to
a favorite.
start the season. He's a favorite to win the MVP. Next closest is Juan Soto at plus 800, and then Acuna at plus 1100. That's crazy. That's crazy. If Otani doesn't win, Vegas is going to lose a lot of money. Just saying.
No, wait,
It's
opposite.
crazy.
He's
Opposite.
minus.
No. Oh, wait, he's
No,
minus. Yeah.
He's a favorite.
Either way,
Yeah. House
uh,
always wins.
bet
That's the motto.
bet Acuna
True.
if you're trying to go for that long shot. Andrew,
Good value.
we've already kind of heard your explanation, but anything
Yeah.
else?
No, I mean it's again to go up against Otani, it's hard, but he's won MVP before, and he looked really good in the World Baseball Classic. And I think the Braves are going to surprise some people. We'll see.
Hmm.
Okay, that
Hmm.
could play into a later guess. Apparently, sounds like Nosh is humming at that. AL
Yep,
Cy Young. All right,
Three,
this will not
two,
surprise anyone.
one.
we might all go for the same
Yeah,
person.
Yeah.
yep.
Oh, so the only thing that I will
Chalk.
say to this is if the Tigers all of a sudden start to slack
Hmm.
and they decide to rebuild at the trade deadline, there's a chance Skubal gets traded to the National League. That could blow this guess apart. But other than that, who else is going to beat him? Who else is going to beat him?
Crochet's the only person, in my
Crochet, yeah,
opinion, that
right,
has a chance.
right.
Literally the only other pitcher that has a chance.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. That's crazy to say. Because there's
I
some
mean that
great
was
pitchers in the AL.
that was the talking point the year that Scuba won. There was a good chance he got traded that season. He didn't. But yeah, everyone that's always the worry with a Scooble Cy Young pick is he gets traded to the NL and unfortunately the wins reset. But he could get traded to an AL contender, although I don't think the Tigers would probably want to do that.
If they didn't trade him this offseason, I just don't see them, no matter what, moving him at the deadline. It just doesn't really make sense. Why bring in Framber and then trade Scooble at the deadline anyway? I don't know. It doesn't add up in my head.
Yeah.
That's why I picked school.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. Exactly.
couple of fun picks I'll just throw out
Oh,
there. Brian
yeah.
Wu for the Mariners.
This is
Had
home.
that insane 6 inning streak last year.
That was crazy.
We could go with Joe Ryan from the Twins plus 3,000.
Yeah. Wins totals are not a pitcher's stat.
Jacob deGrom.
Yeah.
He pitched like 30 something outings last year.
Yeah.
If he stays healthy, dude, he's a strikeout pitcher. So, couple of fun picks in there, but like, let's be honest here.
What about Shane Smith?
Terry
Shane
Skubal.
Smith? Shock everyone?
I don't see any White Sox. Let's see, going down.
Shane Smith is
We're
plus
still scrolling.
20,000.
There he is. We got plus 15 on MGM. So
All right.
stick with
Oh
your other
my
site for
God.
this one.
Well, yep. Fox Sports.
There you go. All right, what do we got next?
I just have to
This
hit
is
with a.
NL Cy Young might be a little more up in the air.
I don't know.
NL Cy Young might be up a little more up in the air.
Huh?
Send it.
Oh, I'm so tempted to switch mine just to have something
Do it.
different.
Oh,
I got
whoa.
some. I'll tell you right now. I got something different. Send it.
I think Jacob
Wait,
and I probably picked
let
the
me
same
just check
person.
something real
Oh
quick.
no.
Oh,
You can't. We're live, bro. You can't be
I,
checking.
what are you checking? This is the
okay.
Oscars.
Okay, I'm going something crazy here because you told me
Oh,
to.
Oh my God, he's gonna pick like
Don't
Jacob
worry about it.
Mizorowski.
Yes.
Chad Patrick.
Yes.
All right, count us down.
Okay. Three, two, one.
Yeah, I told
What?
you, Jacob and I picking the same one.
Okay, yeah,
Wait,
that's
Josh.
for sure. No one picks Skeens. No one picks
I
Skeens.
switched mine from
Let's
Skeens. I
let's.
switched mine from Skeens to
That's
be
an
fun.
insane pick. That's an
That's a
insane pick.
that's a terrible pick.
Um,
Why?
I
let's
don't
get to
know.
ours first.
Yeah,
First and foremost, let's get to Noah Skeens.
yeah.
I
I
had
think
Skeens.
No, you didn't.
no,
Not on the not on
but
the
you don't
record.
have Skeens on the sheet. We did not
Yeah.
pick Skeens. How about that? So we're all going to be wrong come September, and Skeens has the most strikeouts, the most wins, and lowest ERA. No, Andrew and I are scarred off of last year's NLCS. We both went with Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the Dodgers. He pitched so well in the
So
playoffs.
good.
Why is he not gonna continue this again? I think he's gonna take what he had in the playoffs and just dominate. He's gonna absolutely dominate with a splitter that drops off the face of the earth and no one will know what to do with it. So yeah, Yamamoto. Andrew,
He looks pretty good in the World Baseball Classic too,
you
man.
got a Japanese AL Rookie of the Year and NL Cy Young.
Yeah.
Japanese players have won the Rookie of the Year 4 times. However, we have
Mm,
never seen a Cy Young from Japan. I think Yamamoto, first one. Nosh.
agree.
All right.
That'd be cool.
Josh, what the heck?
Nosh had Skeens. He puts in parentheses, doesn't count. He
I had
picked
Skeens.
a reliever?
No.
A reliever?
Yes.
A reliever. Explain.
Fatigue. Starting pitcher fatigue. It has happened before. Last time was 2003. Name the pitcher.
Oh my God.
I think you could do it.
2003 could be Mariano Rivera.
Nope. Other
That
What?
would be
favorite
my
team.
guess. I
Other
looked it
favorite
up.
team.
What?
Other favorite team.
Eric G.
Eric
Eric Gagne?
Gagne.
There's no chance.
2003.
Yes.
Wow.
Boys, what if, hear me out. What if Mason Miller for the whole year goes .93 ERA with 52 saves? Do you think that's a Cy
52
Young?
saves. That means the Padres have to win
100 games, which
yeah,
will never happen. But
Yeah.
in that
or a lot of
division,
really close games, which can happen against the Dodgers. Can absolutely happen.
I don't know, man.
52 outings. He's gonna pitch in 1/3. Well, say he goes like 52 for 50. I guess yeah, 1/3 of the games. Having your
Why
closer
not?
pitch in 1/3 of the games isn't unheard of.
Why
But you
not?
gotta you gotta have a lot of things fall into place to pick a reliever to win the Cy Young.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest. I'm 95% confident that Paul Skeens is gonna win the Cy Young, but that's so boring. Oh,
But you
Shohei
realize there's a
Ohtani
punishment on the line.
MVP. Yeah, whatever. We
Because
Let's.
didn't even come up with a
Where
punishment,
is
so I can't be scared
Mason
of it
Miller?
you're
yet.
going to be
Scrolling, scrolling.
punished.
Okay, Mason Miller has better odds to win the Rookie of the Year than,
Cy
Wait,
Young.
MVP or
or
Cy.
sorry, he has better odds to win the Cy Young than anyone on the Brewers, I think.
Okay.
There you go. What are his
If I'm
odds?
reading, nope, nope, just kidding. I missed
I'll say
Wizarowski
Terrain.
and Brandon Woodruff.
Oh,
Terang, that would be.
Cy Young.
Terang's probably plus 5 million to win the Cy Young. Um,
What's Mason Miller's odds?
Who's plus 16,000 from the AL?
Shane Smith.
Oh yeah, okay. He has better
James
odds than
Smith.
Shane Smith. So
That's what I'm saying.
he's plus
Why
10,000 on
not?
MGM. He's plus 10,000 on MGM.
There you
Nosh,
go.
send 10
Sprinkle.
bucks. Send 10 bucks. He could win 1,000.
Sprinkle.
Wow.
This is where the real picks come out to play.
I don't know. Mine's kind of boring.
Mine might be
We'll
kind
see.
of, but no, mine's fun. But you guys are gonna be like, oh, I don't know if he's gonna have a breakout season. But like in theory, he hasn't had the greatest of years in the. I mean, he's had good years, but I think this is gonna be a breakout year for him. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
paste it.
Okay.
All right.
Three,
Three,
two,
two.
one.
Maybe we have the same player.
Oh,
Ooh, okay, we're all different. Andrew actually
Interesting.
going with
mm-hmm.
Nosh's Rookie of the Year,
Yep.
which if he wins Rookie of the Year, that's absolutely a breakout season.
Yeah.
For sure.
Um,
100%.
yeah. So let's start with Andrew.
Yeah.
Trey Savage back on the list. He's on two different categories now.
You know, part of it is honestly hedging my bets. You know, as if Murakami doesn't pan out, I really did really want to take you Savage. That he was my number two AL rookie of the year. He looked so good in the postseason. Um, and I think he can do it for all season. I think with that postseason, it's rare to have such postseason experience go into your technically first rookie season. Uh, and I think, you know, he could definitely win AL Rookie of the Year if Murakami doesn't hit 30 home runs, but I think he will. I think they both have good seasons.
Okay. I could see it. Yeah. I think that's it's not an easy pick. It's just like the way he's proven himself in big time scenarios. Like, why won't he do it in lesser pressure? Like, I guess you
Yeah.
could say. So, yeah, I went with
Mm,
the star, the espresso man himself, the
Mhm.
star of Team Italy, Vinny Pasquantino. In the past, he's hit 266. He's put up 32 home runs last year with a WAR of 2.4. I think, did you see how many home runs or how like well he was hitting the ball in the
so good.
WBC?
So good.
I think he I think he hits more. I think he hits more than 32 this year. He hit 3 in one game for Team Italy. So I think he can multiply that by, maybe 12, 13, 14, hit almost 40 home runs for the Royals. Royals, good. Bobby Witt, Vinny Pasquantino, they got a couple players on our list now.
Yeah,
Got some good
So,
absolutely.
players.
yeah.
I like it. That's a good shout. All-star? Will he be an all-star?
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
oh,
First
I
time
like it.
all-star too. I
I
like
like
it.
it. Boys, I'm going with Adley Rutschman.
I like it. But
Now,
not
a guy who kind of broke out and then kind of was a bust. He's kind of gone the full gambit in his first couple of years in the MLB, but he was hurt last year. I don't think he ever was truly fully healthy in the games he played, and the catcher position is all the way back. All the way back. I think we have a lot of great catchers in the MLB, including Adley. I'm pretty bullish on the Orioles as well. So I think that always helps. Being on a good team facilitates good baseball. So I think Adley's going to have an even better year, not only than last year, but the year before that as well. I'm going to say 25 homers for him this year from the catcher position.
Okay. Okay.
Would you say not a breakout if he's not an all-star? If he's not back to an all-star?
Ooh,
Because he was an all-star in
probably.
23 and 24. Obviously not last year.
Catcher position's tough in the AL on the All-Star team. If you haven't heard of some of the other catchers in the AL.
Gonna
So I
make the
don't know if
team
I'd
though.
consider it not a breakout, but because if he's a really good second half,
I think he's got to make the all-star team, no? Or,
yeah,
is there a home
that's
run
fair.
number? Is there a home run number? Yeah, he
Dude,
has to hit.
25, dude, 25 plus, that'd be the most
Okay.
of his career by five.
Okay. All right. Okay. If he does that, I'd agree with the breakout.
How about let's say his two best years were 5.4 and 4.3, or how about a 5.5 or higher WAR season?
Okay. Okay. I
All
could
right.
see it.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. NL breakout.
This might be
This
my
is fun.
favorite pick of the entire thing.
Ooh,
Josh and I have the
okay.
same player. I
I
can
think
tell
I
you.
No
have
shot.
a
Yep.
There's a
extreme
0%
dark
chance.
horse candidate here.
I think
There's a
we
So
all
I
have the
0%
don't think you
same
guys
chance.
player.
picked who I picked. Let's send it.
We all have the same player.
3, 2,
No, we don't.
1.
No chance. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna almost veto Andrew's answer.
what do you mean?
He
He's not an
kind of had a
all-star.
Okay.
breakout season last
Yeah,
year.
He wasn't an all-star though.
that's true. That's
That's
true.
true. That's
MVP.
true. Andrew explained Terang and why this year is going to be a breakout season. I think last year
Well,
was a breakout season.
I mean, you could say the same thing with Adley. Adley he's a two-time all-star. We let that slide for breakout. Um,
We
I mean,
stunk
He
last
was
year.
not great
right,
last year.
right. So what I'm saying is Bryce Strang is not going to stink this year. I think he's going to have an even better season. I think he's going to be a first-time all-star. I'm saying he's going to continue that. He's not going to go the Adley route, and he's going to put up some good numbers. But yeah, I was on the fence of whether he could consider a breakout, but I think someone that hasn't made the All-Star game, I think that by definition is someone that has not officially broken out.
That could
Fair.
be said. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think you automatically lose if he's not an all-star.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I agree.
Whereas it looks like Miyanashi's picks, they aren't necessarily going to be all-stars, but could definitely have breakout seasons. Another Pirates on the list too, by the way. But I'll start
Yes,
off with my
sir.
Marlins in Agustin Ramirez, another catcher,
Eerie
gonna break
Press.
out last year. Negative .4 B-WAR, ooh, that's not great. Batting average 231, that's not great. But let's look at the home run category. Okay, 21 for a catcher in his first year.
Pretty good.
That's not bad. I think he's going to hit more than that. I think he's going to hit 250 RBIs, 6, 7. I think he'll come close to 100. And oh, by the way, your boy playing as a catcher and a DH stole 16 bases. He's also got some speed. I think he's going to have a breakout season for the Marlins this year. Hopefully Kyle Stowers is not hurt for too long. Hopefully some of their pitching down there can click. Ayudi, Sandy, who's still on the team somehow. Hopefully the Marlins also, as a team, can kind of have a breakout season like they did 2 years ago.
Okay.
But Augustin Ramirez, for sure. There, I didn't go for the full Spanish that time.
Guys, do you know who had the best offensive production from first base in the NL?
Was it Andrew Vaughn?
Not Bryce Harper.
Spencer Horowitz.
Mm.
Spencer
What do you mean by
Horowitz.
offensive production?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
what's this?
That's just what AI is telling me.
Oh,
Oh, that's
oh,
that's a bad.
yep.
No,
Oh,
boo,
It
boo.
boo.
wasn't actually AI. It was an article written by
AI,
somebody
AI.
who writes for
AI.
I think MLB.com maybe. But Spencer Horowitz is a guy on a team that is poised to break out, right? The Pirates, full of young talent. I think the Pirates are going to be better than people give them credit for this year. They're going to have a really good player coming up that's going to win Rookie of the Year in Connor Griffin. And that's going to boost everybody else up as well, including Spencer Horowitz. He came over from the Blue Jays, was actually pretty good for them, but was very solid for the Pirates last year. Only played 108 games, but 272 average. He had a 118 OPS plus. Would like to see him get some of his power numbers up, get that slugging up, get that OPS up a little bit into the 800s. That would be awesome. I don't think he's going to be an all-star, but if we see him in the 270s for batting average, get that slugging up, get the OPS above 800, that's a breakout, man. Oh, absolutely.
For sure. For sure. Uh, Next, everyone's maybe favorite category, and besides maybe the two
Oh
we
Oh,
yeah.
I
added,
love this pick
Oh
too.
the
yeah.
AL bust.
God, this is a
And
crazy pick.
if you say Aaron Judge, you're
Nope.
wrong. All right.
I picked two really just well-known players though.
Me
Okay.
too.
All
All
Me
right.
right.
too.
Well
Three,
known.
2, 1.
Ooh, ooh, I don't
Ooh.
like either of
Ooh.
your guys's. Well, actually,
Ooh.
I could be okay with Nash's pick. Andrew, I don't like your pick, so you can start first.
Ooh.
So the reason,
Andrew picked Junior Caminero, by the way.
yes,
For
I
those.
took Junior Caminero. Do you know where he's being drafted in leagues right now for fantasy
Ooh.
baseball?
Really high. Really, really high. Too
He's the
high, probably.
16th overall pick.
He had
People
43
are
home runs,
taking him.
absolutely.
I don't know. I don't know. I had a
You
sour card last season.
and it was great.
Yeah, listen, I played him
That's
at
why
all the
it's going to
wrong
be a
time.
bust. That's why it's going to
Yeah,
be a bust this year.
exactly. I think he's being drafted way too high. He
He
should
set the
be.
bar too high.
Yeah, I think he's, maybe the 40th best player, but I don't think he's top 20. I don't think he's a top 20 baseball player. I'll go there. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying, but he's, if you're in a 12 team league, he's being taken early on in the second round. I don't think he's an early second rounder. I think he's maybe a third or a fourth rounder. I put him in the fourth round. So I'm more my pick is I think he's just being drafted a little too high.
45 home runs, by the way, not 43. Still cool.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
in that Eugenio Suarez category. 2025 regular season put up an OPS of 846. No home runs in spring training.
Hmm. Too
I'm
focused on the
saying
WBC.
you
Yeah,
know
I
how
mean he played in the WBC to be fair, but no home runs in spring training in 23 at bats.
It's not great.
a bust is regression from the previous year.
He hit 304
Yeah.
though, so
He
that's
set the
pretty
bar too
impressive. That's
high.
pretty
He set the
impressive.
bar too high.
He's a great player, but I'm saying he's not a second rounder.
I don't
That's
know.
my
That
definition of
that
a
is
bust.
that's gonna be a close one when it comes to
Okay.
Bus. If he hits anywhere near 45, even if he
Oh yeah,
bats
that's not a
230,
bust.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that.
But we will see. Speaking of not hitting as many
Oh,
home
yeah.
runs as they did last year,
Mm,
I guess maybe not on that quote unquote well-known players list that you were talking about, Nash, but he made a
Mhm.
name for himself last year, unless you're a Brewers fan and you remember him from 2018, 2019. Trent Grisham batted 235 last year. He hit 34 home runs. What? Trent Grisham? Like, that's just a guy you would never expect out of nowhere. You know how many home runs he hit previously? Let's go. All right. 2019 with the Brewers, he hit 6. 2020 with the Padres, he hit 10. 21 Padres, he hit 15. 22 Padres, he hit 17. 23 Padres, he hit 13. 24 Yankees, he hit 9. 25, he hit 34. That's not going to happen again. Batting average still around the 230s. In fact, over a 7 year span, it's around 218. So his batting average is actually up last year. I think the batting average, sure, might remain around the same. He's not hitting over 30 again this year. Trent Grisham.
Yeah,
okay.
very fair.
Nash.
Um, yeah, you might
Altuve.
have heard of
Former
this guy,
MVP.
Jose Altuve,
Former
former MVP,
MVP.
but guys, he's entering his 16th season in the MLB. He turns 36 on May 6th.
Wow.
36.
Man,
He's not
Altuve's
getting
been in
any
the league since
younger.
2010.
Crazy. A really great career, World Series champion. But have you looked at his numbers from last year compared to his other seasons? Not that great. Dropped off in batting average, dropped off in WAR, dropped off in offensive production. His defense wasn't quite as good as well. I think it's only going down. I think he's going to have an
Mm.
OPS plus around 100, a league average hitter. We're talking about Jose Altuve, former MVP, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine-time All-Star. Jose Altuve. He's not a league average hitter, and if he is, that's a bust. That's a big bust. The Astros are still expecting him to be a big bat in that lineup. I don't think he's got it anymore. I think he's old. I think he might be
Dang.
washed. Unk.
Dang. Hopefully
Altuve.
Do you
Jordan
think?
can stay healthy, man. Because if they don't have Altuve or Jordan going, who knows with Cam Smith? Who knows with Jeremy Pena with their younger core when it comes to
Yeah.
offense?
Wait, Josh, give me a career. Does he get to 3,000 hits?
Oh. Gosh, he's 36, 16th year. I don't know if he
16th
plays
year.
long enough. I mean,
Yeah,
let's see here. He's average.
he's got to
You,
get
you could
a
give
lot of hits per
him
season.
probably 150 hits a season at this
If he
point in
plays
his
four more, if he
career.
plays till he's 40, he has a chance.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, he might. He's the right size. Like
What's that
not to
supposed
bring
to
that
mean?
Well,
into it,
What's that
he,
right?
he actually
but
did shrink
compared
by
to
four
like
inches.
ABS
Gotta love
baby.
ABS.
But like guys like Aaron Judge, like it's a little bit more on the body when you're that big. So to be a
Hmm.
little bit more compact is
Let's use
helpful in
steroids.
longevity.
For sure. For
True.
sure. All right. NL bust. I think there is a non. In fact, I would put it at 25% that we have the exact same player, all three of us.
I would
Wow.
I
Big
would
name.
bets on it.
Big name. Wow. Three, two, one. Wow.
Oh, really? No one?
Oh,
Wow.
Two Dodgers? No
Two
one went with the
Dodgers.
Cubs, the
Dodgers are
easiest pick
dead.
of all time with the Cubs in their
Dodgers are
new
dead.
signing, Alex Bregman?
Oh, I'm scared. The Cubs scare me.
Nash, quick aside, your wife
Yeah.
just showed up at my house.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
Anyways, we're
crazy.
back. We're not distracted. Alex Bregman. I don't
Yeah.
think he's going to live up to the name that he should be on the Cubs. You know what his projected WAR is this season? It's like 3.
Hmm.
wow.
Like that's he's even projected to not be as good. Um, I think he'll do fine on defense, but might get a little bit of those long drives to left that he was getting in Houston, or a couple of those
Mm,
pokes over the Green Monster in Fenway.
mm.
In that corner in Wrigley with the wind blowing in, I don't think those are getting out. I think they're being caught. So
No
Alex
balls,
Bregman,
Waveland.
my NL bust. That
Uh,
being said, now that I've picked him, Cubs are going to win the division. So what?
oh,
You guys both went with Dodgers. What's up with that?
that's questionable at
I
best.
mean, ties into this is part of my narrative that we're going to get to, but Dodgers are not winning the World Series,
Oh,
and I think it's because they're aging core. Josh, I think Freddie Freeman's a great shout. I think their infield. I think they're gonna show their age this year. I think this is finally the year. I'll keep saying that every year until I'm right.
I've rode with my Jordan Walker pick as my NL bust. He's not a bust anymore. He can't be a bust anymore because he's already a bust.
Yep.
But he was young. He was a young guy that just never really came to fruition. This year, I went the complete opposite route. I'm going age because there's
Yes.
one thing that is undefeated in professional sports, and it is father time. He never loses.
Whatever. Freddie can hit home runs with like a broken leg. It doesn't matter.
He
He hits
can.
walk-off bombs, and it doesn't matter what his legs can do.
Age,
If his abs are still intact, if that hip strength and that core can still muscle a ball to center field at Dodger Stadium out, who cares
true,
what his body's doing, man?
true. It's same age as Altuve, age 36 season. This is his 17th year in the MLB. Absolutely wild. He's been an all-star 7 of the last 8 years. The only year he wasn't was COVID, which there wasn't an all-star game. Um, because he won the MVP that year, I believe, which again doesn't really count, but um crazy, crazy career, just like Jose Altuve, one of the best hitters of our generation. But again, these guys are getting older. They're getting older. You can tell in some of his stats, he's starting to drop off just a little bit. But that's not saying a whole lot because his stats from his career are so good. That's why I think he's going to be a bust. If he hits like 270 this year, even, that's not good enough for Freddie Freeman. And that's crazy to say. That just shows how
If he
great of a
hits
career he had.
270, 30 home runs, I think that's
There's no
absolutely good
chance
enough.
he's hitting 30 home runs. He hasn't hit 30 home runs in 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe this is the year.
He hit 295, 282, 331, 325, 300, 341, 295, 309, 307. Oh, he hasn't hit 270 since 2015 with the Braves. You think he's going to go back 11 years? Is
Maybe
Father
a
Time going to
bust.
catch up with Freddie?
Could
An
be.
Another former MVP? Holy cow. Speaking of former MVPs, Andrew, you also have one. What?
Yep. I mean, he only had 20 home runs last season. He's a down year for Mookie.
Then isn't that already a bust?
I, I
You
mean,
think he's
I
going to
think
even
if
be even worse than last year because he had a really rough start to last year.
Rough.
I think for a player of Mookie's caliber, if he does not have a bounce back year, I think that's a bust.
That's
Even
fair.
if he doesn't, if he stays the same, I think it's still a bust. Um, but yeah, I think he's getting old, and unfortunately, he's still I think dealing with that weird illness, and it's I feel for the guy, but and I think the Dodgers don't play for the regular season, so I think from a regular season standpoint, I think Mookie's gonna have a down year.
All right.
World
Well, let's
Series
see if that
champions.
leads to your World Series champs picks. Freddie and Mookie having a down year. Does
Hmm.
that give the Dodgers enough of a bump over the edge to fall off from glory? No, not for me. I'll post it right now. I picked the Dodgers. Why? They still have everyone else. Oh, did we forget about someone? Yes, Kyle Tucker. We haven't mentioned him in a while.
Oh shoot.
They're going to win again and win three in a row for the first time in a very
Wait,
long time.
wait, Jacob, but who are they going to have close out their games?
It
Oh, the
doesn't
best closer in
matter.
baseball, Edwin Diaz. Oh, wait,
No,
Oh, shoot.
everyone
it
forgets
doesn't
that they say
matter.
that.
They're not even going to need a closer because Yamamoto's going to be pitching complete games.
True, true. They're gonna have Sasaki coming in the eighth now.
So, yeah, I jumped the gun, but let's be honest.
Dodgers,
I have picked Aaron Judge. I've picked Shohei Ohtani. I'm going with the
chalk
Dodgers. I'm going with the most boring parlay of all time, and it's going to hit. Who did you guys pick?
I will say, Jacob, I think I'm the Dodgers whisperer on this pod, and I've zigged. Uh, and unfortunately, I cannot pick the LA Dodgers for the champions this year.
Oh,
This is a
They're
crazy shot in
arguably
the dark.
better than they were last year.
This is a
that is true.
crazy shot in the dark. I'm taking the Atlanta Braves. I think
Oh,
Acuna's MVP season. I think Chris Sale is really good. I think the Braves had a down season, but I think if as a team, I think they're going to be back. Spencer Strider, they have talent up the wazoo over there in Atlanta. I think they can do it.
Man, Spencer Strider starting off the year on the IL. Spencer
again,
Schwellenbach had Tommy John.
Tommy John.
That's two of their top pitchers
Who
already
needs pitching?
off. Speaking of
Who needs
father
to?
time, Raisel Iglesias, he's getting older.
True,
Yeah.
true.
Acuna, let's hope he stays
Matt
healthy.
Olson,
Let's hope he
Father
stays
Time.
healthy. Yeah, Olsen getting like Acuna, we've seen him put up a 40-70 season. That's almost unheard of.
That's crazy.
But we've also seen him tear his ACL
Ooh,
and be on the IL for a very long time.
true.
So, Braves, I hope that I could see them
It's a
absolutely
crazy pick.
doing better than last year.
It's a
Absolutely.
crazy pick.
They're not beating the Dodgers. Now, who'd you pick?
Guys,
Josh has the potential.
the LA Dodgers have the best preseason World Series odds since the 2003 Yankees. Now, the
Hmm.
Yankees have won a lot of World Series. They did not win in 2003. They
See,
made it
got
to
a
the
zig.
World Series, but they lost to your Florida Marlins that year, baby.
The
That's
Marlins.
right.
Pudge.
2003 World Series champs, the Florida Marlins. Same thing goes, man. Same thing goes.
Ooh,
Dodgers will make
AL.
it to the World Series and
AL.
lose, not to the Yankees, to my favorite AL team. Just kidding. I don't know why I said that. The
Ooh.
Seattle Mariners, baby.
Oh, they're
Man,
The
back.
you
M's. The
you went
M's.
for Acuna and the Braves, and you almost went for Rodriguez and the M's.
Almost. I should have.
You should
Should
have
have.
parlay it, but you got to
Should
spread
have.
it out. That's a better strategy.
You got to spread it out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. The Seattle Mariners were a home run away from going to the World Series this year, and they couldn't do it. But I think this is the year, man. I think they get over the hump. They play the Dodgers in the World Series, and they beat them. Seattle Mariners World Series
Do you
champs.
still have the Dodgers making the World Series?
Correct.
Okay,
Okay, hot
that's probably
take.
like minus 400,
AL
right?
bust, Cal Raleigh. Hot
Oh,
take.
Wow,
what would be a
wow.
bust?
30 home runs,
Okay,
260,
That's just not out of the
even
question for him, though.
35.
Yeah.
I think he's got to be top five MVP again in order for it not to be a bust. Maybe even top like seven. Because it's
I
hard
think if
for
he
a
hits,
catcher. It's hard for a
I,
catcher.
I think if he hits 45 home runs, I think that's still a
But
great season.
I don't know. I think I'm kind of on Randy Arosarena's train here, and I'm kind of miffed at his World Baseball Classic
Ooh, bad
performance.
vibes,
Mm.
bad
Yeah,
clubhouse
Yeah,
it's
vibes.
that's
it's
really
bad
bad
vibes.
vibes.
It's bad vibes, and
I think we're all going to be
most
wrong.
disappointing. They're not on my list, but
I think
Ooh,
Mariners.
I think we're all going to
But
be
we're
mad,
skipping
or we're
ahead.
all
We're
going to be wrong.
skipping ahead. We're skipping ahead. Let's do worst team
This
first.
is a
This
free
one we
space,
we
right?
can all post at the same time. Three, two, one. You're doing it 2 years in a row. Congrats, Colorado. Oh, Andrew. Wait a or Nosh.
No, not me.
Andrew and I went with the
oh.
same.
Yeah,
Nosh.
The
you're
Cardinals
such
are
a
You
going to
think the
hater.
have the
Cardinals are
most
going
You're
to?
losses, the
You think the
most losses
Cardinals?
this year. Mark my words. Mark my words.
They still have young talent.
That team stinks, reeks. Young talent doesn't mean anything.
Gordon Graceffo. Matthew Liberatore.
Okay,
Yeah, you might be
Mason,
right.
man.
You might be
but
right.
Worst team.
who has a higher attendance, Coors Field or Busch Stadium?
Oh,
I think that might be pretty close. That might
Think
be
that
about the
would
pretty
be,
food.
yeah,
close.
that might
Think
be
about the
close.
food.
Rockies fans are loyal.
Yeah, Cardinals, dude. Cardinals fans because of the all you can eat whatever
That's
that deal
true.
Who
was.
has a
That's true.
higher, I want to hear it. Who has a higher attendance for this upcoming season?
The Cardinals. I think Cardinals fans
Cardinals?
are more loyal than Rockies fans.
I've heard Coors Field is basically like the best bar in Denver. So
Oh, that's
I don't
fair.
know. I don't think anyone goes to Rockies games to actually watch baseball. So they
If
haven't been playing baseball there for since 2014 or whenever 2018, whenever the Brewers beat them. Um,
if you're curious, the Colorado Rockies ranked in dead last in 30th when it came down to losses. They were the worst team last year. I'm picking them again this year. Wait a minute. 15th in 2020 in 2025 attendance?
yeah, yeah,
15th, the
Wow.
Colorado
yeah.
Wow.
Rockies, St. Louis in 19th. I
Whoa.
think the
Wow.
Rockies have more people
Wow.
this year again than the Cardinals do. The Cardinals are worse, and the
Wow.
Rockies have a chance to be better. I don't think they're going to be better. But speaking of young talent, I think Hunter Goodman could have been a good pick for a breakout. He kind of had a breakout last year, but I think he's going to even be better this year. If some of their
I
young
like
pitching
that.
can click, like who am I trying to think of? Chase Dollander. If
Mm.
if they can
Mm,
click out there, then hey, they might be better than the Cardinals this year. Oh man,
I like it.
that's just a what a strange sentence to say.
Dude, what's crazy is the Cardinals win total this year is still 69 and a half. The Rockies is 55 and a half. That's 15 games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Cardinals are not going to lose the most amount of games. I probably lied there, but I don't know, man. If the Cardinals and Rockies are within what, a couple games of each other by the end of the year, the Cardinals to me are worse, even if they have a better record. The
So
Rockies,
subjectively, yes.
subjectively,
Objectively, this category has to go down to has the most losses. But subjectively, I agree.
I guess that would be not even disappointing because there's not an expectation, but
They're the
you like
Cardinals, though. This is like Albert Pujols, Yadier
yeah,
Molina, Tony La
yeah,
Russa, like the Cardinals that we grow up with. Might as well throw
yeah.
Freeze in there, because why not?
Oh God, don't say that name. Oh,
David Freeze.
ugh.
Yeah. That being said, let's go to the most disappointing.
Ooh,
Again, this one is
I
more
like my next
subjective,
two.
but I think there's a chance again that we all have the same team.
I don't think
Mm.
so because
But
Josh loves this team.
I've talked about mine before in the past, so let's go, let's go, let's go.
Ready? Three, two, one.
Mm.
Oh,
All
oh,
three different.
interesting.
I think I'll go first. I picked the Yankees. Most
Mm.
disappointing doesn't necessarily mean they're not making the playoffs, but they're the Yankees. They got to at least make the championship series and put up a fight to get to the World Series. Otherwise, their fans last year, not great. The year before, you almost had it. Aaron Judge, what are you doing? Game five. Come on, man. You were in the World Series. You did not win. What year did the Yankees last win the World Series? You guys know?
Ooh. Bef- Before 2010,
Do you know what year? Give me a year specifically.
2007.
2008.
Close. 2009. They
Ah.
had, they had their core players. They had Derek Jeter, they had Rivera, they had Jorge Posada, they had Andy Pettitte,
Oh.
they had CC,
Mm.
Hideki Matsui. They had your favorite Republican senator candidate in Mark Teixeira, AJ Burnett. They were great. That was 2009. That's 17 years ago. That your New York Yankees, who have 27 championships, last one. These fans are already disappointed, and I think they're going to be disappointed even more this year. Andrew, I think the Orioles that you picked are going to have a chance to do better than the Yankees. I think the Blue Jays have a chance to do better than the Yankees, and I think the Red Sox have a chance to do better than the Yankees. And screw it, Camaro's going to hit 40, and even the Rays might put up a fight. So New York Yankees, the most disappointing team. I was really close to picking the Mariners though, Nash.
Wow.
You know, but I think if Aaron Judge can have a great postseason, if everyone stinks around him, I think even then, I think the team can say, you know what? Aaron Judge has finally figured it out, and that can be their solace going into next season. So I think they do have multiple ways to save the season, even if they don't
If
hoist the
Aaron
trophy.
Judge hits 17 home runs in the postseason and the Yankees get swept, that's a disappointing season. He can hit four
True.
home runs a game and they
True.
lose. That's a disappointing season.
True.
That's true. But I don't, okay, so I picked the Orioles. I don't think you can necessarily say that, one is more disappointing than the other. I'll give you my reason why I picked the Orioles. The Orioles went all in on this season. They're betting that their young core, Joshus Adley, Gunnar, Pete Alonso is going to return to MVP-like form. They kind of put all of their chips on the table, something that I've wished the Brewers would do for a while. Unfortunately, though, they find themselves in the AL East. That is the most competitive division in baseball. There's a chance that neither the Yankees or the Orioles win that division, and both could actually find themselves out of the playoffs if the other teams in their division pull it through, which I think there's a very good chance that that happens. If I'm Orioles fans, we don't hear about them because they're not as loud as the New Yorkers, but I think if they don't make the postseason, that's there. You cannot tell me that's not a disappointing season.
Yeah, I
Absolutely.
would say, especially with Big Meat Pete and their pitching acquisitions, and oh, let's just also talk about the players that are already on the team. Maybe
Yeah,
Jackson Holiday has a breakout
yeah,
season.
sure.
Yeah, disappointing if the Orioles don't put up a fight for the playoffs or make the playoffs. Absolutely. Nosh, you went with the second best team in baseball last year,
Hmm.
the Philadelphia Phillies. What's up with that? Sure, they might have lost a couple players, but they just signed their boy,
I,
Christopher Sanchez, to a huge extension. So what's up with
yeah,
the Phillies, Nash?
I think disappointment is extremely subjective.
Well, yeah.
And you can talk to fans of Philadelphia sports about disappointment. I think the Phillies team is World Series or bust. And I think
Oh,
what is their goal? You think the Phillies are going to be happy if they make the NLCS this
And
year?
lose to the
No
Dodgers. You're
chance.
right. You're right. You're
No
right.
chance.
You
No
might be right.
chance. They are World Series or bust. This team isn't getting any younger either. Bryce Harper, not getting younger,
Not elite.
not elite.
I agree with
Huge
that.
home run for
Trey
Team USA.
Turner, not getting younger.
Kyle Schwarber
Kyle
getting
Schwarber,
younger.
Signed back.
still good.
Zach
Maybe,
Wheeler,
Man, if he was on the
maybe a
Pirates.
bust. Just
Zach
kidding.
Wheeler popped
pretty
up when I
freaking old.
searched bust.
Yeah, yeah.
Aaron Nola
So
looked pretty good for Team Italy, but
he
he's not
did.
on. He's
Did
what is he?
So I'm a little nervous about this team. I don't know. I just don't see them making the World Series this year, and I think that's their goal. They're one of the highest odds to make the World Series, win the World Series this year. I think the World Series are bust. I think anything less than that is a disappointment for them and definitely a disappointment for their fans. Because where do you
I
go from here?
I think if they put up like a Tigers Mariners or so yeah,
Sure.
yeah, Tigers Mariners type
Or
series and they
Mariners, Blue
lose,
Jays.
or Mariners, that's what I meant, a Tigers Guardians series or a Mariners Blue Jays series, I think that's not as disappointing. But if they like get like even lose in the DS or get swept in the CS, like that'd be pretty
Disappointing.
disappointing as a Philly fan. Bryce Harper, over under games he gets booed in. I'm gonna
Oh,
put it at 10
ouch.
or go 9.5.
Take the over.
I'll go over.
Over. Wow. They're
He
gonna
gets
start to
booed during the
dislike their
All-Star
boy.
game.
They're gonna start to
Say
dislike
it.
their boy. Wow.
Dang, their win total this year is 90 games.
So would you say so even if they don't win the East is not the measure, so they could still win the East and have a
I
good
think they
season
could win the
I think
to
East
they
win?
and
could make the
still be
wild card and
disappointed.
still be not disappointing too. So
Yeah, yeah.
I mean that
Their
makes sense.
best
If you
their best run in the playoffs in the last 15 years was when they were a wild card team.
Hmm.
Okay.
Also
So you
beat the
think we're
Brewers as a wild card team in
Yeah,
2008.
2008 when they won the World Series
Mm-hmm.
last.
Mm-hmm.
And the Yankees won it the next year. Now you
Mm-hmm.
know.
Jimmy Rollins, leadoff home run. We were at the
Oh,
game. What the heck? Pitching.
come on, Jimmy.
I will say though, if they can vanquish the Dodgers but don't win the World Series, I still think I mean it's Philly fans, but let's be real, I don't think you could call that a disappointment.
I'd say if the Phillies beat the Dodgers in the CS and go to the World Series and lose in more than 5 games, that's not a disappointment.
Okay. Okay. All right.
We'll see. We'll see once the season end comes and the playoffs hit. Baseball hasn't even started yet. This is why we like doing this sort of thing. We're already talking about playoffs. And speaking about the end of the year, doesn't even need to be a team necessarily that makes the playoffs. But that being said, are you the most content fan if your team doesn't make the playoffs?
You
Probably
can be.
not.
You
True.
can be.
Probably not.
You
So
can
who's
be.
going to have the most content fans this year?
I'm
Let's
curious who you guys are
see.
thinking.
Count us down, Nosh. The last category on the list.
Three, two, one.
No way you picked the same. Okay.
Oh,
All
Andrew
different.
tripling, quadrupling down.
Andrew is really high on the White Sox here. Been hitting up those dispensaries around Chicago, apparently. I don't think the Chicago White Sox are going to have the most content fans. If they stick with if they like win 66 games, even if Colson, well, I don't know. If they win
Okay.
66 games, but if both of the boys hit 30 home runs,
Oh,
that's not the most content though. That's not the
I'm
most content.
I'm just saying the argument you're picking apart my argument before I even get a chance to.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Uh, they have the ceiling is so low for the White Sox. The
that's
ceiling is
fair.
so low.
It's fair.
Uh, there are so many ways I think White Sox fans would be okay. One, the Cubs not making the playoffs, or the Cubs having a disappointing
It's
season.
true.
Forgot
There's
about
like the
that one.
external
Look at
factors
look
too.
at
Yeah.
that
True.
angle.
True.
Uh, they have if Murakami has a great season, if Kosa Montgomery has a great season, if Shane Smith has a great season, I think the they can look at it like we have our young core and we're going to move forward. It's kind of fun. Like I think the best type of position to be in as a fan is when you figure out you have your young core and you're building something and the expectations aren't there. I think that is the absolute best circumstance to find yourself in as a fan. So it's not fun when you have the expectations, but when you don't, you're just playing with house money if you just kind of do the bare minimum. So I think there's a
True.
lot of ways that the White Sox can be happy at the end of the season.
I think we all used very similar thoughts to get to the same place, just on very different levels. Um, I picked the Braves because of how disappointing they were last year. You could argue they were the most disappointing team last year. So I think the bar has been lowered. That being said, Andrew, your World Series champion, Atlanta Braves, I'm very high on them. I think they're going to completely do a 180. I think they're going to come back from what was a very disappointing year last year and make the playoffs and make a decent run. I don't see them winning the World Series this year, but I think even just making the playoffs, Braves fans are probably feeling pretty good about this season compared to what they had to watch last year.
I'll give you the Falcons are ass. So
It's
if the
true.
Braves can
Correct.
do anything, you might be onto something there.
If they get to watch a 40-70 season again from Acuna and he wins MVP,
I mean,
if Jackson Churio hits 30-30 and the Brewers lose in the wild card, are you content?
No.
Okay, that's not a good conversation right now, but if you could watch an Acuna MVP season, I'd be pretty content. I'd be feeling okay as a Braves fan.
well, I will say if Jackson Churio did put up those numbers, I would be content.
With his season,
Sure, yeah, of
if Pete
course.
Alonso hits a walk-off home run against your team and Jackson Churio put up a 30-30 season, I think you're still disappointed.
True.
All right.
40-70.
Yeah. I went with a team that I picked to win the World Series as a one-off before I hopped on the Dodgers train. I went with the Royals. I'm already
Mm.
hitting up Pasquantino's espresso machine for the
Oh,
AL
yeah.
breakout season. You guys picked Bobby Witt for the AL MVP. We haven't mentioned any of their pitchers yet. Seth Lugo, he's getting up there in age, but we got Cole Reagans coming back.
Reagans.
Hopefully he can stay healthy. Bubik, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I should have looked it up. Chris Bubik. Oh, what about your boys just traded there? Nick Mears coming out of the bullpen. I think he's going to have a great season. Very underrated. Isaac Collins hopping right into that offense. Oh, we haven't even mentioned Michael Garcia.
He was a potential breakout for
We
me.
haven't even mentioned Michael Garcia.
Yeah.
Okay.
He could be a stud.
Salvador Perez getting up there, still a 30 home run hitter. Absolutely. Why not? Let's see it again. I think the Royals make the playoffs this year in a weaker
Oh,
AL Central, and the
Okay.
fans are content.
yeah.
So that's the bar. They got to make the playoffs.
I
Yeah.
think their fans will not be content if they don't, or won't be the most content fans if they don't make the playoffs. They did
Okay.
make the playoffs 2 years ago, but lost to the Yankees. And before then, they hadn't made the playoffs since when they won the World Series in 2015.
Yeah. I
So
like it. I
they're
like it.
not like the Brewers. They're not like spoiled like us, where we've had a lot of playoff appearances over the past 10 years. They've only had two.
That don't matter.
Sure, one of them was a World Series, but like, man, what happened? Royals kind of turned into I guess it would be more of like the Rangers turning into the Royals. Rangers kind of
Hmm.
fallen off after they won the World Series. Royals as well. Didn't talk about the Rangers at all this episode. Didn't really need
Eh.
to. Didn't talk
No
about a
idea.
lot of teams this episode. Twins, I know we mentioned Joe Ryan. Giants, completely unmentioned.
Mm. They're just kind of like in limbo.
We didn't
The
talk about Nick Kurtz.
The
We didn't talk about
Padres.
Jacob Wilson. We didn't talk about anybody on
Yeah,
the
Josh,
A's.
you didn't talk about your A's,
I
Josh.
didn't talk
Yeah.
about my A's. I didn't talk about my A's
I mean,
By the way,
because
worst attendance.
I
Boo.
was gonna say, I was tempted to go with the A's for content fans if they do end up winning a good amount of games, but they're not even playing where their
Where are their
fans
fans?
are.
they have
So
no
how
Where are their
could you be
fans.
fans?
content?
Yeah,
They don't
their
have
fans.
fans.
Yeah, I think that would have been the worst pick, actually.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's the worst
I
pick.
shied away. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to feel about the A's because of their circumstance.
Very true.
But they have a fun
Okay.
team. Fun
All
team.
right. Well, there
Most
you
fun
have it.
team.
The
Superlatives.
2026 MLB beginning of the season superlatives. We will hit these back
Bang.
up around June or July. And of course, at the end of the season to see how we did. But for now, I think we pickle it up and call this an episode. The longest episode we've done in weeks, but it's the best episode of the year.
Months.
So
Years.
that's time, baby.
That's it's
Pickle.
coming.
We mentioned a lot of
So many
players for the
players.
pickle.
So
A
many players.
A
lot
lot
of
of
players for
players.
the pickle.
All the players.
How about Acuna?
Oh
How about breakout player Ronald Acuna
yeah.
in another
MVP.
47 season? NL
Oh, it's gonna be a
East.
Philly. It's a Philly.
NL East. Okay.
It's the
It's a
most
Philly the
disappointing
round
team.
28. Maybe it's the most disappointing team. Phillies
It's a
around
lefty
What's
lefty
your
as
28.
well.
Marlins guy?
Lefty lefty.
Marlins guy?
Christopher Sanchez.
That would be crazy.
Is Augustine Ramirez
It's Christopher
lefty?
Sanchez. It's Christopher
Oh,
Sanchez. I told you it's Christopher Sanchez.
Wow.
holy
Wow.
It had to be
Wow.
lefty
Wow.
lefty, not from
Wow.
Venezuela.
Wow.
damn.
Topical. Very topical pickle today.
Dang, he was mentioned. Wasn't on the
He was
sheet, but he
men-
was mentioned.
he was mentioned.
Cy Young? What's his odds?
He's got to
Oh,
be top 7.
yeah, he's up there. He's up there.
If
Well,
he
that's a quick
wins,
pick.
Philly's content? Philly's content if he wins?
No,
No, no.
no chance. The bar is too
If the
high.
Eagles win the Super Bowl, are
Ooh.
the Phillies
Eagles win
fans
the World
content?
Series. I think something has gone wrong. There's been a glitch in the matrix.
The
You also
simulation.
mentioned the Falcons, dude. What about your boy Michael Penix, man? Michael
Oh
Penix winning
man.
the
Yeah,
World Series?
yeah. Or if Tua wins the World Series, or
Ooh,
Tua transfers to the Braves. Yeah, we'll see.
Mm.
I'm getting
there we
loopy.
go. Get loopy. All right. We're losing it after an hour and 20 minutes or whatever it was. Well, there you have it. Let us know in the comments down below what picks you would have gone with for superlatives for the 2026 baseball season. We can't wait for the season to start. A couple of days. Last preseason podcast. We'll be
Let's
talking
go.
real baseball. We'll be chatting it
Well,
up about the happenings.
next week,
Ooh,
Nash is gone.
I'm gone.
So, Andrew, you're going to be around.
Hmm.
We're going to do a little fantasy baseball, maybe a little so
Oh,
rare
Oh,
talk for the first time in a long time. A
hey.
little fantasy baseball talk. So, stay tuned for next
don't
week.
draft Junior Caminero.
No, not
I
at his
already have
current
his so rare
ADP.
card. I already have his so rare card.
Me too. It sucks.
It's just, he's a top 5 card in the AL to have.
Crazy, crazy.
I'll sell it. I'll give it away.
All right, all right. Go subscribe to the YouTube. Check out our other socials as well. And as always, until next week, you just attended batting practice. Now you're ready to get in the game. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.